Hey Collective, Hippie Gypsy Reader, back with another monthly tarot reading. We are covering September 2022 for my beautiful Taurus placements. Anyone with any Taurus anywhere in your chart, you are welcome for this viewing. If you are here from my TikTok channel or the cross-posting from Instagram or Facebook for the extended look of that mini reading that I started over there, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy I resonated. We've attuned. Our guides are connecting. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. If you're already a subscriber to YouTube, thank you so much. Be sure and hit that like button and subscribe if this happens to resonate with you, or if you're feeling the vibes, you know, if we're connecting, everything's going well. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. So we're going to look at Taurus, and this is for anywhere in your chart. If you are unsure of your other placements, be sure and go to any one of your favorite search browsers, type in natal chart calculator, and put in any information that you have. It'll ask for your time, location, and date of birth. And if you have all three, it will give you a more accurate depiction of what your placements are. It'll even show you the houses and all kinds of neat information. It'll break them down into paragraphs. You don't have to be a astrologist to understand what's going on. So you can just do a little bit of reading and figure out where those placements are. So, and that will welcome you to watch any one of those other readings as well, to see if those readings happen to resonate with you also, because those energies do also have an influence in your chart. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Thank you so much for your curiosity. I'm so glad you all are here. And if you are brand new, welcome. Thank you so much for your curiosity. We're going to go back over that mini reading that I've done over on those other channels. If you're interested in seeing how that mini reading goes, there is links in the description box attached to this video, so you're welcome to go over to any one of those platforms and take a peek at the mini reading that I've already started. Again, we'll go over everything here quickly. We'll run out some clarification, get some advice, and do some oracles for you all for the month of September 2022 for all of the beautiful Taurus placements. Let's jump right in. Overall energetic pull for September is the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like we're holding tightly to something that we have manifested here. We're holding tightly to people, places, things. We're clinging a little bit heavily to a lot of things. We're covered up in what we have. And this is a 4, so it's pretty low, but this is about building foundations. 4s are about foundation. So we are holding tightly so that we can build upon this, is what I'm kind of getting from this particular month for you all. Moving into that first week, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have moved straight up the ladder. We're already resting well. This is Queen and Kings are sitting. So they are energies that are very stable, very long-lasting, and enduring. So this is an energy of somebody who's very nurturing to their abundance. They're very luxurious, very capable of handling any type of income issues that may arise. They're very organized, they're very lavish, very capable. This is a very nurturing energy as well. You'll see that there's a lot of growth all around this individual, as well as nature. So that is somebody who's very attuned to their earth energy. That is a lot of earth showing up to your own reading. All right, so we do have those Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies already present in this reading. And then now we're going to bring in the cups. So that second week is bringing in some nostalgia. So this is some energy from the past. We are entering Mercury retrograde coming up on September the 9th. So I'm not surprised at all to see this card. This is kind of a telltale to kind of watch out for any kind of energy coming back from the past. Just be aware that that could be coming in for you guys. For that third week, we have a Wheel of Fortune card coming out for us. So this is talking about a completion. This is a karmic cycle coming around for us also. 10s are about completion. So this is the completion of some sort of karmic cycle that we've been on. The wheel is coming to some sort of close here for us as well. Could be some sort of good luck. Could be the wheel finally turning in our favor also for that third week. And rounding out our month at the end, we have that King of Swords energy. So somebody is going into a lot of head over heart energy here with their logic and their very clear thinking. So this is somebody who's a very authoritative in their logic. So they're going to take the stand to be very, very prominent in what they have found out about information, truth, and knowledge. And they're standing firm with that energy, with that King energy coming out at the bottom here, at the bottom of the month. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Capricorn showing up again. So we have a devil coming out here showing us that we are attached to something. Could be some sort of addiction that we want to call attention to. We could be called to release something that we are overly attached to as well, with that devil card coming up. Again, that is Capricorn energy. And then here we have good old Taurus showing up again. This is Earth energy as well. This is that Venus energy coming through for us. This is Taurus energy with that Hierophant. So we have learned a lot of lessons, and we're taking that very, there goes my ear. We've learned a lot of lessons. This is, fives are about change. So we have a change coming with information that we have brought in. So far we have learned intuition, skill, mastery. With those ones before, we've had Emperor, Empress type of energy, and then we're coming through with those lessons, and we're going to go ahead and pull ahead and be able to teach others and push forward with that energy at the Hierophant here. Somebody could be also deeply committed. We have that Empress card coming through. Could be a pregnancy. We are nurturing something. We are growing something that we are very deeply invested in here. This is also self-care. With that Empress coming out, we've got another King. So we've got that King of Cups. This is about a very emotionally mature energy. There's a lot going on around you, but you are still standing firm and solid in your emotional maturity, being able to withstand whatever comes at you in a very grounded type of energy, which is very Taurus. Very, very Taurus energy. We also have that Two of Swords coming out here, so we are crossroads energy here. This is somebody who is in their head about a couple of different paths, and they're not able to really see clearly which is the best option to go with. Two of Swords is about choices with that two, and Swords is about information, truth, and knowledge. So we have a couple of different paths, and we're at a stagnated energy here, trying to choose the best way to go. We are moving within for spiritual enlightenment and awakening moment here with that Hermit card coming up. This is also Virgo energy coming out as well. There's a lot of Earth energy here present. So yeah, we're feeling very, very grounded and very logical. So far, I'm not seeing a whole lot of cups, so emotion is not here. Very, very, very Earth energy. So we are looking for isolation as well here, going within. Could be something that has been brought to light here with some sort of illusions or secrets hidden from us that we're not really seeing very clearly, with the Moon card showing up. Could be dealing with the Pisces as well. And we have more Pentacle energy. So this is about financial independence coming through for us here. This is pre-Empress. So we are very able and capable of standing on our own financially and able to get whatever we want happily and luxuriously. We are not bottom of the barrel basement shopping with this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is somebody who just wants it and gets it. That's very law of attraction as well. So I highly suggest you look up videos on that. There goes the ear again. That is about, you know, treating money as energy, because if you treat it as if it is going to run away from you, universe will back that up. If you treat it as if it flows freely to you and from you as well as to you, because ebbs and flows of life, universe will back that up. It will play the game you are playing. We've got that Ace of Pentacles coming through, so we have a new beginning, a new prosperous beginning here. So this is a new abundance coming through for us. Could be a new job offer, could be some sort of raise. Could be a promotion within a job that you already have. Here comes the High Priestess. So we're being called to more spiritual enlightenment. Very intuitive energy as well. Could be dealing with a water sign. Here comes the Scorpio card, speaking of water. So we are at a rebirth moment. And we have a new offer coming in with the Two of Cups, and we are hanging around, just kind of waiting to see what happens. Even though we have quick movement coming in with that Knight of Wands. That's somebody who knows what they want and how to get it. Let's clarify, shall we? That was a fun little rabbit hole. I believe that those usually do end up, when I run off at the bottom there, it ends up coming out. That story ends up coming out with my clarifiers. Look at the pre-shadow already hitting me with my Mercury retrograde. An inability to speak. Okay. This is going to be a good one. I'm telling you, it's been a lot of call for everyone to kind of tie up any loose ends, do some shadow work, really, really work on a lot of things, because the end of the month, the end of the year is going to be a good one. So, all right. Let's clarify that Queen of Pentacles, please. Beautiful guides. Thank you so much. Where are they? I need glasses to find my glasses. Okay, bye-bye. So we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the upright. Here come the cups. Here come all the cups. So we do have an emotional loss and sadness about some sort of separation that has happened here. And there's a need to let go of something. We've had some sort of a breakdown, and there's been a lot of responsibility kind of put on our shoulders with that Ten of Wands reversing. And we're kind of feeling like we want to let that go. It could be something of a partnership or some sort of bond with somebody that we are ultimately letting go. This is something that we are feeling that there's some sort of incompatibility or an imbalance coming through with some sort of partnership, and we're feeling a little bit sad about it with that Five of Cups showing up here. It's something that we're not really happy about. This is not easy to let go of. Heartbreak is here a couple of times. So let's look at the Six of Cups for that second week. We've got the Five of Swords. So something from the past is coming back, but it is going to give us a feeling of wanting to walk away. Could be a conflict happening there with the Five of Swords. We've got the Eight of Wands is about quick moving communication coming through. So somebody's bringing in these quick messages that are coming through for you, and it's going to feel like you are basically, you know, feeling like it's could be lies, deception, could be calling you to make some sort of a quick decision having to do with, you know, surrendering or walking away from something coming back. Let's get one more. Hanged Man again. So we are feeling like a little bit trapped. We have a little bit of uncertainty about this, and there is some sort of a waiting energy, even though this energy is coming at us quickly. So we are wanting to hang out and kind of contemplate this a little bit, but that's not a possibility here, which is ultimately ultimately leading to this sort of aggression here with this Five of Swords energy coming through. Something's moving in quickly, but you probably are not feeling like you want to rush anything. Taurus are not about being pushed quickly into anything, as they want to make sure that it's going to be best for their long-standing investment. And Taurus are a fixed sign, very fixed sign. That is not, they're not one to be pushed into anything. So I know I was married to one for a very long time. Okay, let's look at that Wheel of Fortune here. Can I get two more clarifiers, please, for this Wheel of Fortune? Thank you. Here comes that Hermit again. This time they are reversed. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a definite message here about some sort of unexpected event, some sort of karmic cycle of life is happening here. The Hermit reverses. The Seven of Wands reverses, and the Knight of Pentacles comes out in the upright. So I'm feeling like there is a definite unexpected event happening with some sort of practical, long-standing energy. You do feel like you ultimately want to withdraw. That is here twice. There is a feeling of wanting to surrender, give up, and pull away. A lot of pulling away energy with the Hermit card reversing, and it's about isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. And then with the Seven of Wands reversing, somebody's feeling very exhausted about something, and they're not able to defend something anymore. Something is indefensible. The Wheel of Fortune coming out a couple of times here is talking about some sort of destiny. That could be soulmate energy here, and somebody's feeling like they're very, very persistent. That Knight of Wands is the only horse of all the knights that has both feet firmly planted on the ground. So this is very Taurus energy as well. This is very stubborn, fixed energy with a very protective, responsible. See, it's right there, stubborn. So I was just talking about how stubborn they are. Love my Tauruses. Look, Taurus, man, excellent lovers, great home builders, hard workers, beautiful, beautiful souls. Just stubborn. Oh, so stubborn. All right, it's a fun energy. It's fun to play with too. All right, so we are surrendering something, and we are ultimately giving up something that we feel like we're trying to withdraw from here. So let's keep going. Okay. King of Swords is clarifying the Three of Cups reversing, which is about cheating, affairs, more solitude energy coming out. Look at this one that won't let go. It's just hanging on. We've got the Justice card and the King of Pentacles reversed. So somebody's feeling like there's a lot of karmic justice coming through with somebody who was very ungrounded. Somebody who's very materialistic, non-committal with that King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles reversing is somebody who's very underqualified. Their instability is rampant with this person. They're disloyal. They're greedy. This is somebody who is not. This is not good. So this is somebody who could have been greedy and had some sort of cheating or affair. And the Justice card coming out looks like that could be a legal dispute. So there could be some sort of karmic justice coming through having to do with that. There could be some sort of balance as well with that Libra energy coming through for us. Clarifying an air sign card. This is about somebody using their head over their heart, about somebody who is basically probably not doing very good things. The Three of Cups reversing is cheating and affairs, canceled celebrations. And it's also loneliness and solitude as well. So you could be pulling away and isolating yourself again, because that is here as well. So we have isolation here and we have isolation here. So I do feel like you're kind of pulling into yourself here with a lot of this information that has come through. Who's hanging out? Nine of Wands. So this is a very guarded energy. This one was kind of lingering in the deck and didn't want to let go. Also, I see the Magician that has flipped over. So the Magician was hanging out with the Nine of Wands. This is a very logical type of energy coming through here again. So we have the Magician, which is somebody who's very skilled and capable and logical. And they use their psychic powers. They can manifest anything they want because they have all of their resources at their hands. And the Nine of Wands talks about an ongoing battle. So this is the wounded warrior. This is somebody who's been through it all and they're ready for more. They're close to success. They're very persistent and resilient. But they are drained, and this is a last stand. This is somebody who's just kind of really kind of hanging out and just kind of waiting. The next one is the completion with the Ten of Wands. So after the Nine of Wands, you're ready to just kind of carry it on through to the finish line and be done. All right. I look at that Four of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Judgment card for the overall energy, clarifying us holding tightly with that Four of Pentacles. So we are having an awakening about a lot of information coming to light with the Stalker cards, the Page of Swords. So some information is coming through, and it's coming at us very quickly. Somebody is very action-oriented and very focused, very intellectual. They're very direct and assertive with this Knight of Swords. So you're very directly and assertively holding on to something tightly here that you have abundantly collected. Some information has come out with this Page of Swords information, energy here, and the Judgment card. So a judgment is about some sort of atonement happening here. So we definitely have a truth coming forward, which is ultimately leaving you feeling like you are protective and guarded and collecting and holding tightly to what you have accumulated, because you are moving into the first week here about some sort of a let go energy. We have, of course, that Ten of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands here, Ten of Wands reversing here. So we are letting go of something that is a burden. It is a separation and some sort of imbalance that is happening here that is ultimately starting our month in a little bit of sadness and despair because of this letting go energy. Something is moving quickly towards that second week with that nostalgia card coming out. So something is moving quickly about something coming in from the past, and we're ultimately feeling like we want to walk away from something, even though we do feel a little bit trapped. And we are kind of waiting to see what comes of it. Because there's a lot of quick decisions that are being called upon us at this time. With the third week rounding out, we do have a lot of good luck kind of coming through for us here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming out twice. So there is some sort of cycle happening and some sort of fortune with some unexpected events. And this does have to do with some sort of long-standing energy with this Knight of Pentacles about some sort of hard work paying off, completing what you start. even though there is an isolation here. Yeah, you are feeling a little bit weak and timid. You're very, very tired and you want to just kind of lay down and take a nap. You just want to just pull away from all of this at this point. In the third week, it's you're feeling like you want to give up and you want to surrender. You're feeling like you are ultimately pulling back, and this is when you start to pull into your isolation mode based on everything that's kind of happened. Yeah. Maybe you're finding that you have a lot of good luck with isolating. I'm thinking that's the case. You're feeling like the cycle of life, this karma is just kind of pulling you back to where you just kind of want to sit back and watch. This is a period where you're going to isolate and kind of really pull back and let your hard work speak for itself, because you are not going to be able to make people see something here. There's a lot of stubborn energy here. Could be you that is the stubborn one here. That is a very big possibility. You could be giving up that stubborn energy in order to have some sort of good luck go in your favor. So that could be a call for that, to just kind of let that go for just a moment during this third week. All right, during the last week, we do have that head over heart logic coming through for us, because something is brought to light about a cheating affair, some sort of gossip, overindulgence possibly. We still are in that isolation energy coming in through that third week, so we're still feeling like we're a little standoffish with something, and we do feel like somebody was very unsupportive, unsuccessful. Something is very disloyal. We have greed. And then again, more karmic justice here with that justice card coming out. So we have karmic justice here, and we have karmic justice here. So that is carrying over. So you may be watching something unfold in front of you where you're just kind of pulling back and you're just kind of watching everything fall into line, how the universe is going to handle it. You're this wounded warrior and you're just kind of sitting back and just, you have this persistence and this resilience, and you are close to success, but you are very tired. You're just tired of it. You're going to just kind of pull back and hang out a minute. That's kind of what I'm getting. You start out pretty fast and hot and heavy, and things just kind of, maybe there's some sort of wrench that gets thrown in your plans here coming around the second week. We're being called to let go of something here. Some sort of attachment is being drawn to our attention. There's a commitment about some sort of nurturing energy, about being very caring and loving towards ourselves. We have a choice coming in, which is bringing us into some sort of isolation, about some sort of truth uncovered, which is bringing you into the single person's energy, about feeling very isolated and okay single. So this is that single pre-empress energy. You have a new offer coming in, which is allowing you to kind of tap into your intuition to make the best choice. You're feeling like this is a rebirth moment, and you're embracing it because there is a new offer on the horizon. Even though you are feeling a little bit trapped and you want to hang out and you're a little stagnated, you kind of know what you want and when and how to get it. There's a choice that's going to be made. Lots of options are on the table, and you're trying to juggle and keep everything in balance and not feel very left out or pushed to the side, because something is completing and you are ultimately able to move on. That could be travel, and you could have a lot of travel coming up in your future going forward. We are nurturing an ability to be able to be balanced and stable and be able to carry out a lot of equality and reciprocity here coming forward. All right, bottom of the deck, we got more Three of Wands energy. How funny, I stopped right there, and there it is again. We are duplicating, folks. We got a lot of momentum, confidence pulling forward here. We've got that Page of Pentacles energy. Oh, there's a Page of Wands here. So we are taking a plan of action. We are moving ahead with this plan of action to end the cycle with the Death card coming out as well. We've got the Six of Swords reversed here because they are showing for obstacles and difficulties, but we are pulling into that balance here with that Temperance card coming out. We're finding a lot of peace and tranquility. There's a lingering feeling of a little bit of low confidence with that Queen of Wands coming out. You're feeling like maybe a little bit spiteful. There's a little bit of that energy that is lingering. That could be what your difficulties are here with the Six of Swords reversing. Feels like something may have just kind of kicked you in the ego a little bit. You know what I mean? The Queen of Wands is a fire sign, and fire are very sensitive about their pride. So To be kicked in the ego is not a difficult thing for a fire energy to kind of understand. So we do have that Three of Pentacles energy here coming through. So we are with the Four of Swords behind that. So we do have some sort of feeling overwhelmed about working together with others. There's a collaboration of working with others that brings us some sort of fear and anxiety that we're feeling like we have to work through. We'd rather be in solitude here with the Four of Swords energy because we're feeling like something is a little unfair and unbalanced with the Six of Pentacles reversing. Ten of Pentacles reversed behind that is about misfortune and some sort of disaster financially, about some sort of confusion with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I'm done running those out. It's just taking us further down the letting go of the past rabbit hole here. So ultimately, there is some sort of positive movement forward, and we're taking a plan of action with the Page of Pentacles in the upright. We've got an ending of a cycle. Even though there are difficulties and challenges, we are finding balance and peace. We do have a lingering feeling of being kicked in the ego, but we are ultimately able to work with others here and to be able to collaborate, to have some sort of goals, to be able to pull forward. You're being called to really kind of isolate and deal with that stress and anxiety. There is some sort of feeling like you have to go into your self-protection mode because of some sort of unfairness that has been uncovered here. There's a call for you to really kind of watch your finances here with the Ten of Pentacles reversing and the Ace of Swords also reversing coming out here. You want to really kind of make sure about being clear on some choices and decisions, and you want to make sure that everything is going to be equal and on the up and up here with the Six of Pentacles reversing. Really take your time to kind of go within to make sure that you are very, very clear-headed about what is coming through here with that Four of Swords energy. Maybe you're not very confident about working with others and it gives you great fear and anxiety because it feels like it's not going to be fair. Oh, there goes the ear. I think that's it. That must be the one. Yeah, you've got a hunch in your head that this is going to be some sort of disaster, and you're not really, it's confusing and it's not clear on what's going to happen. So you're being called to really kind of be careful with that coming forward. So I would really kind of watch out for that energy here. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice here for the month of September for my beautiful Taurus energies. Okay. I'm going to run through once. Drop what you want. Six of Pentacles again. Here comes the Tower card again. These came out the last reading I just did, interestingly enough. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Tower card, and Four of Swords again. Four of Swords again. So we are definitely uncovering some sort of deceit and betrayal, which is ultimately feeling like there is a real call for balance and fairness. You're really uncovering some sort of deceit having to do with some sort of balance and reciprocity, some sort of equality here, which is ultimately going to have a Tower moment. And I feel like something is going to be torn down so it can be rebuilt. This is going to pull you in an energy of wanting to rest and heal with that Four of Swords card coming out. So take that time to really kind of go within and isolate. There's nothing wrong with assigning yourself time to isolate and heal. There's nothing wrong with that at all. To be able to pull yourself back and healthily, you know, be able to process everything that has come at you in isolation is really the best way to do things anyway, because you have to be able to clear your mind and the clutter to be able to receive those downloads and messages, to be able to understand what the best path is. And you only can do that in isolation. This is a healing moment here. This person could be meditating. They could be sleep meditating. They, you know, you could get a premonition in your sleep, in your dreams. So there's nothing wrong with sleeping. There's nothing wrong with recharging your battery and having those moments. If your meditation takes you into a sleep, beautiful. Have a meditative sleep. It's a fun thing to do. I've had two the past 2 days. It's very lovely. It's very needed, especially with all this energy moving around celestially currently, with the Mercury retrograde approaching. I believe Uranus is going into retrograde also. there's a few other things going on. The moon's hitting a cycle also. We're changing sun signs. Definitely watch out for this tower moment. This tower moment has come out a few times here with the death card in the tower, so we are at a rebirth moment. There's a restructuring happening, and the cheater energy is coming out a couple of times too. So really watch for somebody around you who is offering some sort of deceit and betrayal. I think you know what that information is and who is doing it based on the equality and reciprocity that you're not seeing come back to you. You know, if you're giving more than you're receiving, then that is something that is very unbalanced, and you're going to be able to pull away from that energy right away once you recognize that. You know, this tower card is pretty cool. It has, there's a little squirrel, and he's got little acorns, and then he's at a tree. He's at one of those, like a tree kind of, an old tree, and he's made a helm out of it, and then it's being struck by lightning, and then there's butterflies that are flying away from it, and they're in a sort of metamorphosis type of state. And I don't know if everybody knows that butterflies, they go into a cocoon moment, and then they go through a transformation, and then they evolve into something better and more beautiful and more capable. So that is ultimately, I'm feeling like what your tower moment's going to be like. It's something beautiful on the other side, even though there is, you know, a feeling of things being at a loss. You have, you know, this destruction coming in as well. It feels a little bit overwhelming. You feel like, you know, oh my gosh, I've worked so hard. What is going on? But there is a lot of beauty on the other side of this rebuild. So be accepting and open to that, as well as to your restful state that is being called upon you at this time. Bottom of the deck for fun, Three of Swords reversed. Heal. Heal that broken heart. So we have the Four of Swords and then the Three of Swords reversing right underneath. That is a definite message of total and complete healing. So you are definitely going to have that happen. We've got the Sun card right underneath that. Beautiful. I am so thankful for this message, because this is feeling like at the other side of this healing, when this tower moment happens, you go into your healing state and you're able to come to terms with that fear, anxiety, and issues that you've had. You're healing. You're awakening, you're pulling into ultimate happiness and clarity. You have a lot of light being shown on something here. We've got that Seven of Pentacles as well, so you got a lot of patience and planning towards something that is going to be abundant and long-standing. Look at how deep those roots are. The new growth of what you are putting your work and effort into, as far as being able to put something long-lasting, because those are deep roots. Deep roots build for a strong, strong tree. So this is a very steady foundation, and there's a lot of patience being put in here. And you're planning on this being a very big tree. So you're going to work hard at growing a very stable root system. Gorgeous. Kind of wish I had Taurus in my chart this month. This is lovely. Even though it starts out rocky, it just ends up, you know, once we go through this processing and we're understanding and we're accepting of this deceit, and we understand where it's coming from about an inequality in our life, and we're understanding that this tower moment's going to happen no matter what, healing will happen, and we will really rebuild stronger, better, and more enduring and more lasting, basically. Here comes the death again. So we're going to end it on the ending with death and rebirth. So we have a rebirth moment here. There's an ending of something to begin something new. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Enjoy your earworm, if you know the song. Beautiful message, universe. I'm so thankful for our guides for that one. Thank y'all so much. Let's look. Let's manifest, shall we? Let's do the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck here. If you're curious about any of the decks that I use, those are, of course, are all in the description box, as well as information on how to get a personal reading with me if you are so inclined. Thank you, universe. Thank you. We got that new moon in Scorpio. It says go deeper. Oh, Scorpio. First one out was last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Very Virgo energy. And then we have new moon in Aries. Go for it. And then go deeper. for that new moon in Scorpio. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got more new moon energy with focus on the positive from the Sagittarius new moon. Let's see here. So, wrong book. Our last quarter moon in Virgo. Thank you for taking me straight there. It would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, there's more to it than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. A tedious task may need to be taken care of before you can move forward to make the magic happen. Worries slow down your ability to make magic, so attend to the details, then you can have fun. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I was just saying about getting all your loose ends tied up before this Mercury retrograde gets in. I think that's a definite call for that, to just really kind of make sure everything's in line so that we can take the punches as they come. So, additionally, you know, clutter in your mind, in your house, in your life, it blocks your manifestations. It prevents you from being able to allow things to flow freely in universe. So there's a definite call to really kind of take care of that. So that's very Virgo energy. And we are in Virgo season anyway. So I think there's a definite call for you to just kind of do a deep cleansing of your home, do a deep cleansing of your spirit, just kind of go through and take some sort of collateral inventory of what you've kind of been through and what you would like to work on with your shadow work as well. If you're unaware of shadow work, be sure and go ahead and look that up. Lots of videos on YouTube, very helpful. Information on your favorite search browser as well. All right, let's move on to go for it. We've got that new moon in Aries. Very beginning. Go for it. I was a cheerleader in Pee Wee football for a moment. So, oh. The cards flew away. Literally flew. Okay. This card, I don't have my water. Darn. It's too far and I'm mic'd up. Okay. This card heralds good news. Opportunities abound and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way away from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action. This is crucial. Chase your goal. Believe in divine timing. In love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. And not this card being our overall energy. Financially, be proactive. This is about really kind of making inventory and stock of what you have and making sure to not overspend and not give away freely. This is about really kind of being secure and abound and hanging on to what you have. There's a real call for that this month. So, all right. Manifesting focus. It says this card is an especially good sign if you need more courage or determination or if you're chasing someone or something. Just go for it. That's very Aries energy too. I don't know if y'all know any Aries, but they do go for it. And then, yeah, lots of asking for forgiveness versus permission energy. Love Aries. Man, they are fun. Well, too fun, but they fun. Okay. New moon in Scorpio. Slide on down the line. Not too far. Okay. Go deeper. Scorpio. You're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true common communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. Not the Scorpios being called out for releasing grudges. I saw this meme that said, you call it holding a grudge, I call it remembering how you act. Okay. Anyway, people do change if they are willing to do their shadow work and healing and process and come forward and ask for forgiveness. And forgiveness is beautiful and lovely. We're not going to hang on grudges. So grudges are, being angry at somebody is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. It doesn't do anyone any good for you to sit and suffer and anger and hold a grudge and kind of hang on to that sort of negative energy. It's best to just kind of release something that has happened to you and realize that it's not happened to you, it's happened for you. And once you realize what that is, you're able to heal because you can assign what has happened to you a meaning, and then you're thankful that it happened. And then you're thankful that it happened because it puts you on your path and it helped you along your journey to be exactly where you are today. So that's a part of that healing process. Beautiful stuff. All right, and then we're going to focus on the positive since I'm being all Miss Mary Sunshine. One step over. The way is clear. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride. That should be easy enough as long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck. Good luck coming out twice in your third week. It is true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows that if you're moving into good luck and that you're moving into a good luck phase. As Abraham Hicks says, think about what you do want, not about what you don't want. Law of attraction manifestations. Focus on the positive now. Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can master the art of feeling good, the longer it will stay that way. That's about setting that positive mindset and staying there. Focus on the positive. Focus on positivities and move in an operation of being of love and of gratitude. And that will be a foundation that attracts more of the like to you. So like attracts like, and we're going to just kind of stay in that positive mindset and more will come to you. Right underneath that, trust the universe. Universe is not dumb. Every single grain of sand is exactly where it should be on this planet. The universe is not dumb. It knows what it's doing. It's about just kind of allowing things to flow as they are because that is exactly how it should be. All right. Look back. See how far you've come and count your blessings. Count your blessings. You've come a very long way. A very long way indeed. And everyone is doing beautiful, I might add. And I just want to let you know that. Okay, let's stroll through here. You know what? Let me pull out 2, 3. That's all. You're pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work. Taurus. You hardworking Taurans. A new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic. It's a lot of earth energy coming out for y'all. Let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Wasn't I just saying about universe knowing exactly what it's doing? To rise, you must let go of fear. And then let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon for you. Bottom of the deck says you're pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work. Okay. Let's see real quick here. Anything from you? Nope. Anything? I don't no. Let's see if Wisdom's got anything for us. Wisdom. I just want to pull one more Oracle deck. Let's see what the Wisdom's got to say. I love this deck so much. Let's cap us off with some wisdom. Treasure Island. Here and now. Orphaned on the bottom. That one comes out a lot. And then Never Ending Story. Oh, Atreyu. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, that movie is burned in my brain forever. Okay, Treasure Island, number 9. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to the buried treasure and tapped into unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life this time, you will have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Was I not saying that? Law of attraction. Treat money as energy because it'll flow. It'll flow just like energy is supposed to. When you tap it off and hold it off, then it will not flow. You're restricting your flow of that energy. And that's just how law of attraction works. All right, 32, here and now. Several songs just popped in my head. Did they pop in yours too? Here and now. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. You cannot create miracles out of your past, and you cannot create miracles out of your imagination of what the future will be. You have to do it in the now. This is about our mental suffering that we go through, that Sadhguru talks about our only 2 forms of mental suffering, our imagination and our memory. That is how we suffer, and that is how we create anxiety and fear and all of those things that we kind of victimize ourselves for in our own brain. And meditation offers abilities to be able to control those thoughts, to be able to focus on the here and now, to live in the present moment, to not be trapped in fear of our past or of our future that has not happened yet. So focus on the here and now is a deep calling for that, and really kind of center yourself and grounding, because meditation is total presence. Meditation is total presence of the here and now. That is about complete and total emptiness and being in the moment. So big call to that. Okay. Sliding on up to 37. Universe just keeps putting me right there. I'm just so thankful for that. Y'all see my other readings? I mean, the book, I seldom have to search. It's pretty cool. Never-ending story, number 37. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Wasn't I just saying? Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Yeah, self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. That's, yeah, wow. Wow. So your protection message, I want to go ahead and read that real quick with this one. So this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Look at that. With all your isolation in your card and me calling for you to pull away and just kind of go within and heal that issue that has happened, so that you can push forward in a very positive way. because you have a lot of good fortune and luck coming your way. If you can just kind of pull back and center and ground yourself, you'll be good to go. I promise. It's exactly what is coming through in this message. It's freaking... Okay. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. I love that saying so much. Okay. All this drama will pass and you will carry on unscathed and blameless, baby. I love that message. That's beautiful. And okay, universe pulling me to read that protection message was just kind of the encapsulation of what it was saying earlier. So real quick, we'll slide up to number 5. Thank you. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or a community the way you did before, and a need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Oh my goodness. Was that not... Okay. Yeah, I feel like that was magic of newness. To rise, you must let go. Let go, I mean really let go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful message, my beautiful Taurus placements. I feel like that was your message for the month. I don't want to overdrain you with a lot of information, so I'm going to let you process that as it stands because that was a lot of information. Alrighty. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this helped and resonated and offered you some sort of guidance and clarity coming up for the month of September for all of you and all of your cross watchers. Feel free to switch that energy as you needed to. And be sure and like, share, comment, and subscribe, and follow, and save, and all that good stuff. It helps me to attune to all of your energies, and I'm able to feel all of our connections. I'm thankful for that so very, very much. Head on over to TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, and give me a follow over there. Be sure and like some of those as well, as it does help me to interact with your energy also. I'm posting all kinds of funny things about celestial events. There's some serious stuff about celestial events. There's information about affirmations, daily affirmations. I do those as well. Very important for your manifestation, for your positive mindset for the day. So really good stuff there. Be sure and check that description box below for information about any of the decks that I use, as well as information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. And all those links to all of my other platforms are also there in the description box attached to this video. I am wishing you all love, light, abundance, and there it is. Let me start over. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes for this month and every month going forward. I will see you all very soon. Have a beautiful day. Love and light.